This is a dangerous device. This power twister is probably one of the most dangerous tools that you can use to train your body. My father, he busted up his face when he was younger with this very model. So on the other hand, they clearly last a long time. Now, there are a few things that you can do to make sure that this thing will not bust up your precious face. And I'm not talking about having an extra thick beard. Now, there are a few precautions that you can take to make sure that this thing is pretty safe. Actually, there are a few things that you can do to make sure that the chance that you will bust up your face would be very minimal. So, the first thing, which is the most important thing for pretty much every exercise that you do, is focus. It's always important to focus. If you are not focused on the exercise that you're doing, for one, you're probably not having fun. And if you're not having fun, then what are you doing in the gym? Second of all, if you are focused, you will get better results. Because if you're focused, you get better contractions. You get a better mind-muscle connection. And also, it's less likely that you will actually injure yourself. Why is that? Because if you are focused, you will also realize, hey, these are my limits. For example, hey, my grip isn't strong enough for this exercise. Maybe it's better if I back off. Maybe it's better if I first train my grip. And then maybe I can come back to the power twister later. But if you are not focused, you will just think, whatever, and this thing will shoot loose and will hit your face, and you will bust up your face. So, for one reason, it comes down to mind-muscle connection. Actually realize where your limits are. But also, if you are more focused, you will actually realize, hey, this is an exercise where I have to use a lot of grip. If I don't have a lot of grip, for one, it becomes a lot more dangerous, and two, I'm leaving out gains for my lower arms. But of course, the most important part of this is make it a safe exercise. Just use a lot of grip with this device. Always, which brings me to the second thing, always use a lot of grip strength for this device. Grip strength, very important. Strong grip, Don't just grab it as tight as you can and overexert yourself. But definitely use a strong grip. So now the third thing, which is pretty much a 100% guarantee that you will do it in that the exercise is safe. Usually people use this thing very close to the face, but you can keep your arms in front of you. You can keep your arms in front of your body, and if you do that, there's a lot more distance between you, this device, and your face, which makes it a lot more safer. And it actually will make the exercise a lot more challenging. So if you have, for example, a power twister that is just too light for you, just stretch your arms forward, and the exercise will be a lot more challenging. If you do these three things, you should have a almost 100% guarantee that your face is safe. And I think that is pretty important. There is one more thing. Some of these devices actually come with safety grips, usually in the form of loose bands at the end of the handles of these things. Now, these things can help, but I've seen that they are not a guarantee for this device to be safe. But you might consider getting a device that has these grips, because in the very least makes the device a little bit more safe. At least make sure that your hands cannot completely come loose from the device. So yes, those are the things that you have to keep in mind, and those are the things that you can consider. Thanks for watching.